Hi and welcome to the NoWarZone. It has been a year dominated by war as we reach the month of December 2008, with military confrontations in the north continuing to rage on. But even as the war effort moves forward, the president publicly announced the need for a political solution. Right now, the government says that Kilinochchi is about to fall. However, it is inevitable that such a high scale of fighting brings with it a huge social cost, posing a challenge for everyone, including government agencies. Following on its victory at Poonarin less than 2 weeks ago, government forces believe that they have reached an important milestone in the battle against the LTTE, as this strategically located area provides land access to the Jaffna Peninsula. The goal now is to capture Kilinochchi, the town that has served as the capital of the areas held by the LTTE.
උතුරේ කිලිනොච්චි ප්‍රදේශයේ බලය තහවුරු කර ගැනීමටත් LTTE එක කිලිනොච්චියෙන් පළවා හැරීමටත් ඉතාමත්ම ආසන්න මට්ටමක තියෙනවා. මගෙන් අහන්න එපා මීටර කොච්චරද කිලෝමීටර කොච්චරද කියලා. මොකද මේ මීටර අහන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. සමහරක් විට මේ එතන ඉන්නත් පුළුවන් අපි කතා කරලා ඉවර වෙනකොට. ඉදිරියේදී
The defense spokesman stated that following the capture of Poonarin, the government will work on improving the infrastructure facilities such as access routes and resettlement programs.
මේ මොහොත වෙනකොට මම හිතනවා විශේෂයෙන්ම අත්‍යවශ්‍ය සේවා අංශය විසින් දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව විසින් සිවිල් වැසියන්ට අවශ්‍ය මූලික අවශ්‍යතාවයන් සියල්ල සපරීමේ වැඩපිළිවෙල පෙරට වඩා විධිමත් ලෙස මේ මොහොත වෙනකොට කෙරීගෙන යනවා. අවතන් වූවන් මේ වෙනකොට මම හිතන්නේ මේ මාසේ 303 දෙනෙක් ඕමන්තේ හරහා පැමිණ තිබෙනවා රජයේ පාලන ප්‍රදේශවලට. අපි 309ක්. ඒත් එක්කම අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ඉදිරියේදී මේ ප්‍රවණතාවය වැඩි වෙයි කියලා.
The body count on both sides has always been contested, but the displacement figures are less in question. According to UN estimates, as many as 200,000 people are affected and in need of supplies and essentials. Meanwhile, government agencies have begun to identify and prepare areas for resettlement, like here in Chettikulam in Vaunia.
ஏற்கனவே நாங்கள் தெரிவித்ததின்படி தற்காலிகமாக அவர்களை தங்க வைப்பதற்காக 6 பாடசாலைகள் தயார்படுத்தப்பட்டுள்ளன. மக்கள் ஓமந்தை சோதனை சாவடியின் ஊடாக வரும்போது அந்த சாவடியில் வைத்து அவர்களை முதற்கட்டமாக பதிவு செய்தனர். பின்னர் தொடர்ந்து அவர்களை தற்காலிக தங்குமிடங்களில் தங்க வைத்து இரண்டாவது கட்ட பதிவு அவர்களுக்காக மேற்கொள்ளப்படும். அதன் பின்னர் தற்போது எங்களால் தயார்படுத்தப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கும் மெனிக் ஃபார்ம் போன்ற இடங்களில் அவர்கள் நிரந்தரமாக தங்க வைக்கப்படுவார்கள்.
With limited access to the Vanni, NGO and government workers continue to work on getting in regular convoys of food and other essentials to the people. But with few media images and independent reports about the situation on the ground in the Vanni, the picture is not very clear. However, beyond the border, fighting is intense, with little signs of it coming to an end in the near future.
If we are to try and assess what's going to happen in the future, the best way is by looking at what has been happening in the past. And if you look at the past of the LTT and the current government, we will see that both of them have taken a decision to go to war and to have a military solution. So given that past, I would anticipate that in the future too, unless there is some very major change, that the two parties will continue with the war. So the war is going to continue, and it will go on until one side wins decisively, or there is a hurting stalemate. We once again get into a stalemate situation. Now, the likelihood is of the government progressing militarily, but either the LTT turning into a guerrilla force which will continue to do a lot of damage to both the government and to the country, or getting into a stalemate situation where the government forces find it difficult to progress any further. Both situations can lead to a resumption of talks, but so long as the two parties really there is no real change of mind and heart, those talks also will not be successful. Ultimately, for talks to take place and for talks to be successful, there has to be a change of mind. And at the moment, we don't see any sign of it.